खलीफा के हम हैं खलीफा हमारा वो दिल है हमारा आका.
By the grace of Allah, you have offered outstanding assistance to almost 11 countries, notably in Malaysia, Senegal, Thailand, Solomon Islands, and indeed Pakistan. Your impressive efforts are deserving of our gratitude, and I expect that you will continue to provide your good services to those who require them. May Allah grant you every opportunity of carrying on serving the cause of humanity. Khalifatul Masih V, may Allah be his helper.
The Ahmadiyya Muslim Medical Association is working under the direct guidance from our beloved Huzur, may Allah be his helper, in many countries around the world, including Asia, Africa, and the Pacific Islands, including the Solomon Islands and Fiji. The organization consists of medical doctors, allied health workers, homeopaths, and naturopaths. AMMA Australia was established in 2002 with the first meeting held on Jalsa Salana, Australia. Around 16 members, including male and female doctors, attended the meeting, and Dr. Munawwar Rana was selected as the first president of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Medical Association of Australia. He served the association for a period of nearly 10 years. At that time, there were around 20 doctors in Australia, which, by the grace of God, has grown to around 120 doctors today. The fundamental work of the Medical Association included the registration process, bank accounts, organising doctors, and raising 35,000 Australian dollars in donations for the building of the Tahir Heart Institute were highlights of his tenure. After Dr. Munawwar Rana Sahib, Dr. Amir Mahmood was selected as the second president, and he served the organisation in this capacity for 3 years and is currently the vice chairman of the organisation. His remarkable work includes further strengthening the AMMA structure, development of zonal dispensaries, helping new doctors in education, health seminars, and raising more donations of $18,000 for the Humanity First and AMMA van. The current president is Dr. Ata Rahman, and the women's coordinator is Dr. Tehmina Manzoor. By the grace of God, AMMA work has now spread to around 11 countries. The medical organisation also holds the honour of being the first organisation in Australia to receive its tax-deductible status. There are remarkable stories of sacrifices and devotion of its members. Around 24 doctors participate in the Blessed Waqf Ardi program in various parts of the world, including Malaysia, Solomon Islands, and Pakistan.
In Africa, Medical Association donated to Senegal and Ivory Coast hospitals. Additionally, we provided medical equipment to Embor Hospital on the request of the Embor Mayor to our beloved Huzur, may Allah be his helper.
With the installation of this new equipment and upgradation of the hospital, the Masroor Hospital is now in better position to provide the quality health care to its patients. I take this opportunity to thank the Ahmadiyya Medical Association of Australia, which has provided most of the installed equipment.
In terms of more and more donations, I think it's really important to remember that we had a total of £138,150, which is raised by the Ahmadiyya Muslim Medical Association of Australia.
I would like to just stress how grateful we are. We've raised 250, now that's only 24 of them in Australia. I've raised just under half of that, £140,000. So we really want to send our congratulations to our Australian friends.
Alhamdulillah, with the grace of God, as advised by beloved Huzur, may Allah be his helper, the Ahmadiyya Muslim Medical Association of Australia provided medical equipment to Embor Hospital in Senegal. The handover ceremony of the medical equipment took place on the 18th of November at Embor Hospital. The ceremony was attended by the Mayor of Embor Hospital's Director Mrs. Fatima Jap, the Regional Director of Health, the District Director of Health, and a representative of the Minister of Health of Senegal, as well as other honourable dignitaries.
Je voudrais remercier le Khalife the Ahmadiyya, Ahmadiyya National, International.
The mayor, in his opening speech, paid gratitude to the head of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, may Allah be his helper. He was very vocal in praising His Holiness's prompt response and fulfilling the promises of the necessary equipment at the earliest opportunity. He also thanked the Ahmadiyya Muslim Medical Association in Australia, who promptly acted on the call of His Holiness and provided the necessary equipment.
Vient de Ahmadiyya-Australia, c'est des médecins qui sont là-bas et qui ont répondu à l'appel du Khalife.
In Malaysia and Thailand, Medical Association built a medical centre which Hazur, may Allah be his helper, graciously named Clinic Nusrat. Approximately 40 successful surgeries and daily teleconferencing clinics, as well as food services, were provided to our refugee brothers and sisters.
With the grace of God and prayers from our beloved Khalifa, may Allah be his helper, the Ahmadiyya-Muslim Medical Association Australia, in cooperation with Jamaat Ahmadiyya Malaysia, opened a new medical centre for our refugee brothers and sisters in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Jamaat Malaysia, with the cooperation with AMMA-Australia, has successfully established this private clinics, which has been in operation since the past 3 years.
The grace of Allah the Almighty and with the blessing of Huzur Anwar Hazrat Khalifatul Masih Al-Khamis Adahullahu Ta'ala Binasril Aziz. Today, the private clinic of Jamaat Malaysia, in collaboration with AMMA Australia, is launching a Wakfino Health Awareness Program for the Ahmadi refugees children.
In his letter to the organisation, Huzur, may Allah be his helper, says, I want to appreciate your services, especially in Malaysia. You are doing a very commendable job there. MashaAllah.
Helping our fellow refugee brothers and sisters in Thailand with not only food, but also on the direct advice of our beloved Imam. Life-saving surgeries were also organised, and around 200 families are benefiting from our donations.
In Pakistan, Medical Association provided Thai Heart Institute with the most advanced cardiac machines, and thousands of dollars were spent on the welfare of underprivileged patients.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My dear members of the Ahmadiyya-Muslim Medical Association Australia, allow me to extend warm felicitations on behalf of Ahmadiyya Medical Association Pakistan and Thai Heart Institute, Rabwa. Dear colleagues, under the untiring leadership of Dr.Ata, your president, you've extended your comforting arms to Malaysia, Thailand, Solomon Islands, Senegal in Africa, and even in my homeland, Pakistan. Assisting in the form of medicines, medical equipment, setting up medical clinics, pharmacy services, ambulance facility, COVID-19 packs worth millions of rupees have been given in aid. Financial help has been granted to those in need of surgery and treatment of cancer. Eid gifts, food rations to refugees in Malaysia and Thailand were provided to many. Online advice to many patients seeking medical diagnosis was provided. Above all, Hazur Aqdas Eidullah Ta'ala bin Nasr Aziz was highly appreciative of your work and stated, by the grace of Allah, you have offered outstanding assistance to almost 11 countries. Your impressive efforts are deserving of our gratitude.
In Australia, Medical Association provided rat tests at a time of need to the Ahmadiyya community across Australia. Furthermore, we help local communities with limited financial means by providing them with medication. The medical organization's work has been acknowledged in hundreds of tweets, newspapers, and international media.
Tout à fait d'autres choses. L'association Jamiatul Islamique Ahmadiyya au chevet de l'hôpital Tierno Mansour Baro de Mour en don de 25 millions à matériel médical.
At the end, we finish with a saying from Huzur, may Allah be his helper.
लोग समझते हैं सिर्फ नमाज पढ़ना इबादत है। अल्लाह ताला ने बड़ा वाज़ेह दूसरी जगह फरमाया वो सिर्फ नमाज पढ़ना इबादत नहीं है। लोगों का ख्याल रखना भी इबादत है, गरीबों का ख्याल रखना भी इबादत है, यतीमों का ख्याल रखना भी इबादत है, उनके खाने का खर्चा पूरा करना भी इबादत है, उनकी ज़रूरियात को पूरी करना भी इबादत है। सिर्फ नमाज पढ़ 5 नमाज़ें पढ़ के बाद जुल्म करना ये कोई इबादत नहीं है।